Hey, hey, good afternoon over here. I'm sorry guys, I'm here, but I am hold on. Okay, well we're not gonna be doing it that way. Alright. 1 second. I've got a lot going on and my head is spinning. 1 second. Okay, 1 second. Alright. I just realized I had to go plug my other phone in. I did not know. That phone sits wherever it sits for days without being charged. Whoever needs to reach me with that phone, oops, because it stays dead. I don't charge it. The only one I actually attempt to charge is this one because it is the primary. Anyway, I've got to get, I during the week and seeing all that I see and being in communication with some people, I've noticed. Let me put the bifocals on, make sure I'm seeing correctly. Even though I don't need them, just working on computers for a good chunk of my work life has depleted my vision and affected my vision. But I can still see without them, clearly. Anyway, I have stumbled upon a lot of people being in denial. That's great. And the denial is trying to lie about who you are and what you're attracted to. I don't understand that. I mean, and this is not a dig or a jab at anybody because I know I work with a lot of overly sensitive, tender tummy people, and they can take me saying the wind blew southeast and it's coming from the northeast. And they can take that and say, "Oh well, Remy said, oh I don't. Why did he say that? Oh, what does this mean? Oh my God, what does that mean?" Yes, I work with those kind of people. They're overly dramatic. They're overly sensitive. And me talking about the weather and the direction of the wind. Anyway, so this is my disclaimer. I am not saying anything at directed at any one particular person. This is just what I've noticed in my communication with people. And I don't understand it. There are some males out here. I'm gonna do it. Yes, I am. I'm going to do it. hmm There are some out here that love who they are. that accept who they are attracted to and who they are not. But for you to sit here, and I've gotten screenshots because I'm not on these apps. I'm not on these apps. I don't have time for it. I barely have time for my own Instagram. But really, like right now, allergies. I've been outside, but luckily my tea is steeping, so we're good. I get screenshots from people that are on these apps. And I'm still not fully versed in any of these abbreviations because I don't care. It's not my life. This is not what I set out to do personally. But you claim to be a man on these apps, but you're only looking for CDs, which I found out are cross dressers. Like you can't tell. Hello. Um, you can clearly see they're men. Maybe I'm mistaken. Anyway, that's just me. Moving on. Or transsexuals, which is called TS these days. Now, this is just me personally. No matter what one does, you will never, ever become the opposite gender. Never. And I'm saying this because I'm sick and tired of seeing the screenshots that are being sent to my phone. And my only question is, when I get them, what the fuck? What am I supposed to do with it? I mean, when I first moved to my apartment, I want to say 3 months after I moved in, this man in a wig, and it was a bad wig, okay? It was just synthetic and tired, okay? Retire your wig, okay? Retire it. And dentures and makeup came knocking on my door, trying to look through my blinds. Now, it was only once, but for me, that was one time too many. Because you come up looking like I don't even know what to call it. I don't. I don't know what to call it. Because you came up here, Lord, looking like an entire questionable what the fuck. Okay? Had a purse and had a duffel bag of some kind and a cup. with a substance in it. It was liquid, but it was a substance. Now after, you know, I grabbed an item, I opened my door and I looked at that thing up and down, and I was like, I said, who are you looking for? Not can I help you or anything pleasant. Who are you looking for? As I looked at it up and down continuously. And then it said, oh, is so and so here? Showing your dentures. Like I found you attractive in any form. So you drop your mess because I guess I scared the hell out of you. And then you spill whatever it is you walked up sipping on in front of my window. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, then he said, oh, I'm sorry. I said, make this your first and last time knocking on this door. Whoever you looking for don't live here no more. I mean, you stumbling and stammering over your words and spilling this and dropping that. I don't care if I scared you. I don't care if I intimidated you. I don't care. People don't knock on my door. If you knock on my door, you're clearly lost. Because anybody that would have the balls to come up to my door would have enough common sense to notify me first. But that was the opening for where the hell I'm going. I'm gonna need these males, okay, out here in these streets, to stop saying that you're DL, to stop saying that you're straight, you're curious. And I'm gonna need you to go ahead and admit that you like males impersonating females to make yourself feel comfortable about you banging another dude. I said it. Because there is no vagina, there are no vaginal walls, you know, and quiet as it's kept, they don't have the money to go out here and castrate themselves and do whatever it is a doctor or a surgeon does to make it look like a vagina. It's just not going to happen. So be honest with yourself, because you're fake and you're a liar. You're just as confused as they come. Because there is no way on this planet I would disrespect God and change my sexual organs to appease anybody. I am happy with what I got. I know how it works, and I look a hell of a lot better in pants. And that makeup, I ain't got time. I just do not have time. My hair is long and thick, and I'm not cutting it. I like to go get my eyebrows threaded and shaped and cleaned up. Yes, the hell I do. What? And I love to get my manicure done. I get a nice hand massage, you know, and I sit there with my music in my ears. I'm not socializing with anybody. I don't want to sit there and hear, you know, anybody tell me about their day. I don't care. Let me be here for 30 to 45 minutes and get the hell out. Okay? I'm not going to sit here and try to pretend I'm somebody when I'm not. I am who the fuck I am. And if you don't like it, go somewhere and fuck yourself. Because I'm not changing. For anybody, for any reason. I am a fighter. And that's who and what the fuck I am. Damn, I sound congested. Shit. But and I'm going to go back and say this because I've said it before on social media years ago. All these feminine males that want to be called doll and girl and this and that. Do you realize how stupid you look? Do you really realize how stupid you look? And with these stupid filters, with the little nose and these big eyes, you look stupid. Dumb is what you look like. So, again, this video is not a dig or a jab at anyone. This is just my POV and how I see it. Because I'm not going to change what I look like, who I am. I'm not going to change my name. I'm not going to sit here and, like a lot of these feminine people do, sit here and shave my entire body, get a full body wax to appease. What I do to my body is to appease me. I don't care if you don't like it or not. I just don't care. I am not on this earth to make anybody happy but me. I'm not going to sit here and bend over backwards to make anybody happy. That is not me. Because at the end of the day, I'm living with me. I see me in all of my mirrors. And I'm going to say this, I love what I see. I love looking at me. Now, there are some things that I would love to have done. But let me tell you, I'm not going to go in debt to do it. I'm not going to take out loans to do it. No. No. I have literally I've literally put myself in a weight loss program that I made for me. Just for me. Because I know and understand my body. I know the way my body works. And it's working. I'm staying healthy. I'm not sick. I'm not frail. I'm not fragile. It's working for me. And that's what everybody doesn't understand. They're so focused on trying to please everybody and be accepted. I don't give a fuck. Okay? I just don't. I legit don't give a fuck. I mean, I'm not sorry about it. I'm not going to apologize for it. I don't care. So I don't know how else to say it. I really don't. Because truth be told, I have my scars. I have my emotional scars. I have my mental scars. And I have my physical scars from everything I've been through almost 33 years. Do I let it affect me now? Not a lot of it, no. The most important that I hold dear to me, I do. Like my birthday. It's never a good day for me. Ever. But I've tried to fight it and hide it for so long. I reached the age I said, look, this is what happened on my birthday. And I've been dealing with it silently ever since then. For those of you that know, okay, but for those of you that don't know, if I have not told you, it's not for you to know. Now, if you know one of those can't hold water people and they told you, better make sure they told you everything accurately, because if they didn't, and then I tell you what it is, they're going to look fucking stupid. And I love making people look stupid. It's fun. I get so much joy and pleasure out of it. You will not understand. But going back to the undercovers, because there's a few of them in the complex where I live. There's a few of them. And I mean, they think they're slick. It's just amazing to me. Now, what you see, this is me. This is me. Okay, I'm not changing. I promise you, I'm not changing. Like, I enjoy my facial hair. I enjoy being natural. This is natural. There is no makeup. There's no touch-up. There's no airbrushing. I mean, Carmex. Yeah, Carmex. On my lips. This is the season where I get really dry. And I don't like being dry, because then my skin starts flaking. And I am not a chameleon. So I do not shed layers of skin. Contrary to popular belief, or what you may or may not have been told, I am human, I think. But I am not going to allow myself to look busted and tore down to solidify anybody's thought about me. I'm just not. What people think of me is their personal business. I don't care. As long as you do not do anything to where my name is in jeopardy, my dwelling, my belongings, my person, or my automobile, or my family, or my money. No. I don't care what you think about me, as long as it does not come verbally out of your mouth. I don't care. And even when some people whisper about me and think I can't hear it, I'm on your mind. You're not on mine. Okay? Just like I had such an impression on you that you had to go out of your way to discuss me, to bring me up. Thank you. That means I affected your life that much where you had to open your mouth and discuss me. I promise you, I don't discuss anybody at all. If I have anything to say to you, I will say it to you. If I have anything to say about you, I will say it to you. That's just who I am. I'm not going to hide and say I'm not a certain way when I am. I am secure within my fucking self. I don't give a fuck who don't like it. I just don't. If I sat here and cared about what everybody thought about me and what everybody actually said about me, I'd have white hair, I would be covered in wrinkles, and I would be stressed the hell out. I'm not stressed. I don't have white hair. I mean, I may have a few white strands, you know, but that's in my genes. It's genetics. But I'm not going to sit here and try to hide and fake the funk when I have to look at me. Me loves the truth. Me love truth. Me speak truth. And if me don't like you, me say so. So I don't understand why there are so many weak people on this planet. I'm not going to even go there. I don't understand why there are so many weak people in this country that will allow someone to cause them to change their appearance. When I was in elementary school, I got talked about because I didn't go to school dirty. I didn't go to school smelling. I didn't play with certain kids. But that was my choice. But I remember this. What was his name? Okay, there was a kid, Nicholas Wilson, that tried me. He kept trying me. He kept pushing and pushing and pushing. I hated that kid. I hated that kid. I hated him so much. There was a day I was in class. I was in, what did they call it? English. Yeah, I was in English. And he said something to me. Oh, I don't remember what he said, but it pissed me off. And I grabbed the stapler and I had that bitch open. I was holding its stand so it could flap. I drew that bitch back and let it fall back as I walked up on him, and my best friend, oh my God, my best friend, grabbed that stapler and she was like, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. And I turned around and I said, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of his face. I'm sick of his voice. I'm sick of his words. I'm sick of him. And I promise you, that day, I wasn't looking at the outcome. I wasn't looking at the resolution. I was looking at shutting him the fuck up. And he was one of those skinny, my mom bought me a Nike jacket, so I'm better than you. But what he didn't know is that I knew he took the bus to and from school. Okay? I knew things that he did not want me to know about him. So every day that he fucked with me, I would just drop little hints. And I remember one day, because he had on braces, I never called him brace face. Mm-mm. I never talked about him for having braces. But what I did do, I asked one question. Where your daddy at? That's hot. But I asked him that, and then he started going in, or what he called going in, talking about I'm always being dropped off at school, you know, talking about my mom's car. I said, here's what you don't understand, stupid. I get dropped off. I get picked up. You walk. Okay? Cold, rain, heat, hail. You walk. So I said, my mom has a car. Can your mama say that? And I did not stop. I did not stop. I was talking about, I saw his mom one time on back to school night. I mean, this woman, ugh. So I walked over there. I said, so Nick, is this your mama? That's your mama? He said, yeah, why? I said, Even in elementary school, I was vicious. I said, well, at least it's nice to know you and your mom can go to the same barber. Turn around and walk the fuck off. I mean, my mom, yeah, her hair was laid. I mean, it was short in the back, and she just had hair. Just hair. She looked at my mom, and I chuckled. Oh, we had another class together. We were in band. I know how to read music. That is something I did learn. I learned how to read music, and I can play multiple instruments. But those who can't read music play bass. You know, he just. I would get bored in band with instruments. The trombone, ew. Okay, the tuba, boring. Flute, girly. But I know how to play it. I know how to play the flute. Without question, without doubt. I do know how to play the flute. Um, but after the trombone, I did sax. I actually played was it the alto or the tenor? It was the alto. I played the alto. And then I went to the clarinet. I was even though I had a second chair, I played my clarinet like a first because of how I played it. Um, and mine was customized, so with the buttons and the keys, and I knew how to hit that trigger at the right moment, boop, and hold it. Anyway, that's beside the point. And well, after all of that, and we went to the next grade. He still stayed at that school, and then we had gym, we had PE together. Why did they do that? Why did they do that to that kid? Why? See, in our locker room, we had towels, little thin, cheap towels, but we had towels. I don't know why, can anybody use them showers? I'm good. Mm-mm. Don't know if people wash their ass the day before, wash their feet. Mm-mm. Wasn't about to be me. I went home, took a shower. Hello? But anyway, he came up to me on the field and said, "Can I talk to you?" I said, "For what? I have nothing to say to you." He said, "I just want, I gotta go. So, we have class together tomorrow. You can try to talk then, but most likely I won't have time to talk to you then." And I turned around and walked the fuck off. He was one of those kids that just irritated my life. But, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. But next day, you always want to wait till gym when I'm out on the field. So he walked up to me again. "Can I talk to you?" I said, "What? What do you want? What? My time is short. What?" Um, I just wanted to apologize. I said, "That's a lie." Moving on. Go ahead. "Well, I actually think you're cool." I said, "Who doesn't? I mean, hello?" And this, that, and the third. And he thought he was cool because he had on a silver bracelet. Really? Silver? Man, bye. Okay? We need to wear things like this. Okay? I mean, we're literally the same complexion, the same shade. But we didn't get along. Quiet as it's kept. But, long story short, band, that entire class ended up going to Six Flags at the end of the year because we got the award, yada, yada, yada. We were great. We were in the concert for the school district, whatever. So I'm at Six Flags. I'm chilling with my crew. Here he come. "Where your people?" "Oh, they couldn't come because they're not in band." I said, uh-huh. "So what is it that you want?" "I was just wondering if I could hang out with you and your crew." I said, "That's up to them because you already know where I stand. We good." So, I had a friend. I remember it was me, Russell, Daniel, and I think Joseph. Yeah, it was the four of us. I mean, we cut up at Six Flags, cut all the way up. But we had fun. And he was like, I mean, I could see that he felt left out. Not my problem. But he was one of those. I said all of that to say this. He was one of those that showed signs at a young age, but his mother, I could tell, put him in a certain category. Well, you're a black male. You do this, you do that, and he was scared of his mama. I mean, I would be too. She looked like a freaking bulldog. Maybe that's why his daddy flew the coop. Anyway, that's beside the point. Um, it's like he was. I could see him looking back. I see him reaching. That's what he was doing. He was reaching. But I was not about that life. Like you're not gonna sit here and disrespect me and dig at me, and then when nobody's around, you over here trying to chit chat. Dude, I would have stabbed you with a letter opener. I started fighting in junior high. I used to, man, I would throw books, backpacks, my feet, a fist or two. I was in on campus suspension almost weekly for fighting. Almost weekly. And then they tried to expel me from the school. That's when my mama showed up. No, ma'am. I mean, my mama had to show up to my school for me twice, three times. The first fight I got into, that was ugly. Because with one punch, and I feel like I missed. With one punch, I broke this kid's nose. One punch. Broke it. I mean, blood. That. Anyway. But, I don't know. We ain't doing that. I felt that and heard it. Okay. So I'm going to slide you. Uh-huh. Eh. Bruh, we gonna have to rearrange you. Sorry, my bracelet is not having it. And I'm trying to tell my bracelet that I'm not having it either. Um, but that was the first time. I just saw a text hit my phone. Bruh, bruh, what? What? Okay, that's got to be some BS. That text got to be some BS. I'm not going to even put too much energy into it until I actually find out what the fuck took place. Anyway, I can't even finish this video because now it's going to bug me. Anyway, long story short, I mean, I'm going to cut this video as much as I can. But if you are not secure within yourself and you're just in denial, your denial is going to end up telling on you. Own who you are. Be real with yourself. Okay? Be who you pretend to be. because I am who I pretend to be. All the way, all the time. This is me. I am who I pretend to be. So can nobody say 6 months ago, oh, I did this? Prove it. Let me see it, because I know I don't change. So prove it. But oh Lord, okay. Let me go. I'm gonna let you guys go. Um, but stop hiding. Stop being fake and phony with yourself, because you fake and phony out here in these streets. These streets will talk. I'm just saying. All right. But until next time, thank you all so much for watching. Um, I'm gonna try to be with you, or at least upload videos more often, because temporarily my schedule is has changed. It is Saturday and I'm off today, and I don't know what to do with myself. I'm really not. I don't know how to be off on the weekends. Like, what do I do? But my schedule is now super early in the morning. I'm up at 5 a.m. Pacific time. So I've been a little out of sorts. but but like, comment, share, subscribe. You can email me directly for this channel. It's Z as in zebra, AKARAH at gmail.com. And whew, bruh, that text hit me. Okay, it hit me. Um, but I have to go for now. I will be back as soon as I figure out who I am. But I have to go. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your comments, your likes, your support. Once again, like, comment, share, subscribe. Email me directly for the channel's email at zakarah at gmail.com. And once again, I got